Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be showing you how I did this super glam autumn winter vampy look. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone because I've never actually done a winged liner like this before, but I think it turned out really pretty and I'm really happy with how it looks. So if you want to see how I went from the left to the right, just keep on watching. So I'm first going to be putting some tape on the outer corner of my eyes. I'm first getting some of the stickiness off on the back of my hand so it isn't too harsh on the delicate eye area. I'm just using the tape so we can get a nice sharp line when we take the tape off. I'm then going in with some concealer just to cancel out some of the discoloration on my eyelids and just even out my skin tone a bit then. And then setting this in place with some translucent powder as always. I'm first going in with Peach Smoothie as per usual as our first transition shade. This look requires a lot of blending, so it's very important that you place down a light transition shade first just to aid with all the blending we're going to be doing later. We just want to get away, faded, but it's okay. Like we bring you back to the 70s. I'm then taking a slightly deeper colour and just further deepening up that transition shade and just creating a further gradient. Oh my gosh, I've never seen something so beautiful and rare. Let me breathe your air, baby. Girl, come into my life and love me. Girl, I'm then going in with Bitten and just starting to build up that maroon on the outer corner. This look is going to take a lot of placing the colour down, blending it out, placing more colour down. It's very tedious to build up the colour that I wanted. I don't think my eye shape is perfectly suited to this kind of shape, so it was a little bit harder for me to get it to look how I wanted it to, which is why I had so many steps as well. But as you can see, I'm just placing down the colour with a larger pencil brush and then blending it out with a fluffier brush and then going back in again with the pencil brush to add some more colour and get it in the shape that I want it to be in. It's been years since I had a change. I'm then going in with some black on a smaller pencil brush and I'm just adding that to the lash line and the outer corner. I'm going to be switching between black and Bitten to blend it out, and also because I don't want the black to completely cover the Bitten colour, I still want to be able to see the maroon in this look. Oh my gosh, I've never seen something so beautiful and rare. Let me breathe your air, baby. As you can see, it's super messy, but we'll just be blending that all out later. When I do my eyeshadow looks, I am very messy as I like to put down the colour where I want it to be first and then blend it out later. If you like doing it this way like I do, it is again important to have those transition shades so it allows you to blend it out a lot easier. As you can see, I'm going back in with some more Bitten, as I said earlier, just to further intensify that colour. Lately I've been seeing visions, once in a lifetime, only us till the end. Oh, put it on me, we just want to get away. Now on a flat shaded brush, I'm going in with Grandstand and just adding that to the lid space that we have blank. Never seen something so bright like the sky, always guiding me. Oh my gosh, I've never seen something so. I didn't think that this colour was bright enough, so I'm just adding a bit of Starry eyed as well, just to make it pop a little bit more. I'm first placing the colour down where I want and then merging it in with the other colours that we have on our lid. Now I'm going in with liquid liner. This is my first time ever using this liquid liner and one of my first ever times attempting a wing, because I never thought that winged eyeliner suited my eye shape because I have a slight little bit of hooding over the outer corner of my eyes, but I managed to make it work with this one, which is great, and I'll show you how I did it. But I do screw it up a bit and go off screen because I'm concentrating so hard. So if you want a good eyeliner tutorial, this probably isn't the place, but I'll try and show you what I did the best that I can. So I'm using the tape to kind of map out where I want the wing to go. This is really helpful if you're a beginner like me and need some help lining up where you want the wing to wing out. I'm just using tiny little strokes to get the thickness of the wing that I want. I'm then taking the pencil brush with a little bit of black eyeshadow and just slightly blending out the edge of the wing into the eyeshadow. The reason why I'm blending out the wing like this is because I find it is much more flattering on my eye shape because of the slight hooding that I have on my outer corner, and it doesn't make it look so weird and wobbly. And I also just like the way that a smoked out liner looks. And then peeling off the tape very carefully to see what we have, and fixing up anything that needs to be fixed up. Here I'm just getting that angle right, and also just slightly winging out a little bit more right on that outer edge. Back to the 70s. Oh my gosh, I never seen something so bright like the sky. Always guiding me. Oh my gosh, I never seen something so beautiful and rare. Let me breathe your air, baby. I just put some mascara and these lashes on off camera. I believe they're the Smoky Velvet from Model Rock, and I really think these lashes bring together the look and also kind of hide any eyeliner mistakes that I have made. Then moving on to the face, I'm taking MAC Strobe Cream as per usual to hydrate my skin and add a nice sheen. I'm then going in with the Stila One Step Correct as well, just because I have a teensy bit of redness on my face at the moment. I'm then using the remainder of my Bourjois Healthy Mix serum, using the pump to try and get as much on my face as I can, and also adding a little bit of MAC's Face and Body in as well.
Hold up. How deep can we go? 'Cause you're pulling me straight down. I'm used to all the pressure. But you know I'm not the same.
I'm then taking a Maybelline concealer and putting that on all the high points of my face. As I'm really pale right now, I'm not really using this to highlight as such, more just to conceal, as I don't really need that strong highlight when I'm pale. And then going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette just to bronze up my face a little bit. I really love this palette because it works on me when I'm pale and when I'm tan. It isn't super orangey or dark, so I can get away with it when I'm as pale as I naturally am. I'm then taking this teensy weensy little Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which I got as a sample, and just using that to contour a little bit further. I've never used this product before, so I was kind of just placing it down first as I wasn't sure how pigmented it was going to be.
All that I've done. Say go, we can swim. So we can wear so baby.
For some reason, I did my bronzer before setting my face, so now I'm going to go back and set my under eyes and around my nose, chin and forehead with the RCMA No Colour Powder. And then going in with some blush from Makeup Geek. This is the blush that I basically use every single day. It's my favorite color, and I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks and then back into my contour. And then going in with this highlight from Inglot. It's one of their sparkle dusts, I think it's called. And as you can see, it's super duper intense. I hardly had any on my brush when I was applying it there, and it is crazy intense. I love this for when I'm pale because it actually shows up really well and really strong, but just be careful with how much you're using. You definitely need to tap off the excess before you put it on. I'm also using that to highlight my brow bone and the inner corners of my eyes. Now I really need to work on filming my lower lash line. For some reason, everything that I did pretty much went off screen. So I'll kind of just explain to you what I did. I basically did the same as what we did on the top of our lids. So I started out with the 2 transition shades on a smudger brush. Then I took a little bit more of the slightly darkest shade and blended that on a slightly fluffier brush so it was a little bit more smoked out. Then I went in with a tiny pencil brush and added some of the Bitten shade, and again used the smudger brush to blend that in. I then used that little brush again with a teeny bit of black just on the outer third of my lower lash line just to add a little bit more dimension, and again use the smudger brush to blend that out.
Took you in like a child. When you had no one else.
I added some mascara to the lower lash line, and that is the eyes done. Now moving on to the lips. For liner, I used one that was slightly lighter than the liquid lipstick that I'm going to be using, just because I find it's a little bit easier for me to line my lips with a lighter colour rather than a darker one, and also because this liquid lipstick is so pigmented you don't really need a liner to go underneath it. I'm more lining my lips so that I have a guide to where to put the liquid lipstick.
We already gave in, I'm so alive, baby.
I'm then taking the liquid lipstick, which is Backer from Stila Cosmetics. This is my first time using this one and I was super impressed. It's really long wearing but very lightweight and comfortable. I hate when liquid lipsticks are really drying and you can kind of feel them like bunching up on your lips, but this one doesn't do that. So I was really happy with this one, and I think I'm definitely going to go and purchase some more shades. And that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I really loved creating this look. It's something a bit different for me as I, again, don't do winged liner very often, and I also don't do a bold lip. So it was super fun creating this look, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will hopefully see you next week with a new look. Bye guys!